Jim with AAA Painting and Handyman Services. We are actually almost in the first part of December. We had just finished with this house. You should see in a prior video what it looked like before we got all the staining done. And yes, believe it or not, we've been staining in the so-called winter here, but we've had some days that allow us to do it. Today was actually almost 75 degrees here, and this is what, November 27th, 2017. But hopefully you got to see the previous video, got to see where we were at. We've replaced these two windows up front that I've mentioned before. There used to be a window there that we have sided over and repaired the siding, sealed up that hole. A lot of repairs were done on this home, a lot of caulking, I mean a lot. I believe we were at 5-6 cases of caulk, trying to fill up a lot of the seams, a lot of the degradation that happened over the years. We've painted these doors in kind of a cream color, which I think blends real nice, kind of brings it out. Matches, fairly close to the white vinyl windows, but we weren't really going for that. Trying to make a little bit of a resilient color to the weather. You'll see he's got a little shed over here. We've taken care of that as well, and you can see that's the same color of door. We did just finish with this deck. We're about ready to pull the masking off, so this is kind of in its almost to be done stage. And you can probably hear behind me here in the video the wind factor. We have been getting this constantly. This is in a Livermore, Colorado property, so yeah. It may be calm in Fort Collins, but it is really windy up here many days. So we've had to play between the wind drops. And again, you'll see even here we stained with an oil-based stain. The deck's part of it, and the underside as well as topside has all been completed. And that we actually got finished today, and we did have a little break in the wind for a while, so we were able to get it done. But it looks much better than it did. And I can just kind of pan around a little bit so you see more of that. But again, a lot of attention to detail. You see my man Rich here doing the final cleanup stages here of the masking, drop cloths, things like that we had working on the house. And again, that's masking that's going to be coming down here real soon. But I was about ready to lose daylight, so I figured, well, this is probably as good of a time to do the video of the final work of this home. Some of that splotchiness that you might see as we're panning around, that's going to die down as soon as this weathers a little bit more. But all of this was stained and back rolled very, very thoroughly, every square inch as we went through. And even like, yeah, you can't really tell because we did such a good job at it, but there was a piece of siding we had to replace. That board at the bottom, that 1x6, that was kind of my idea. He had that siding all gone down to the concrete, and it was starting to rot, and it was going to cost him a lot more to have to replace every sheet of that siding. So I decided to put in that freeze board. We actually used a special type of primer and then stained over it and put flashing in it as well, just to make sure that it behaves himself. And we even left about a half inch of room at the bottom of the board just to allow for drainage and snow melt and things like that. It's actually a concrete foundation that had cinder block foundation that was foam filled, so it's not really going to hurt anything down there, but we were trying to allow for that to drain a little bit more so it doesn't ruin anything else in the future. And a little bit more close up on this side of the house. And again, we've got another door that we went and painted, and we decided to do the framing around it. We think that looks a lot better going that direction. And over this direction, you had a little kind of a loafing shed there that was also stained, and you can see what they kind of refer to as the cat house, but it's basically another shed. And if the lighting here doesn't play with me a little bit, you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, that is all been taken care of as well. And you can see my rig with all our equipment that we had to bring out here, and we're in the process of getting that all packed up. But yes, there you go again. Another look at this shed as we go around. There we go. I'd show the backside, but I don't feel like walking in the pasture, and I don't think there's really a point to that. But you can kind of get a good picture of this home from this side, and again, a huge difference. And all of this I do put a 5-year warranty on as well. So once again, this is Cowboy Jim, AAA Painting.